Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to go over all of the silver achievements for the heroic journey in Marvel Rivals. The bronze ones really aren't hard and are self-explanatory, so you can do them all by yourself in something like Doom Match. Now if you want to get your grubby hands on the beautiful units, then stick around until the end to find out the best ways to get each character's silver achievements. Now if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It's free to do so and really helps me out. Let's get straight into the video. Adam Warlock. Ask your teammates if 3 of them can go quickly onto one of the Guardians of the Galaxy characters before the round starts. I'm not entirely sure if you need to use Soul Bond during the round or if you can do it before, but just do it as soon as the round starts, then go back to whatever other characters all of you want to play. Nice and simple. Black Panther. To get a 3-player KO streak in the Hall of Dajalia, you have to get a little lucky while also being decent at the game. If an enemy has this sign above their head, then you'll get your dash back if you hit them with the dash, which allows you to do this combo to make it much easier. Spear, dash, spear, dash, secondary dash, dash, dash again, ultimate to get your dash back, dash, spear, dash, dash. Black Widow. Aside from just have good aim, allow your teammates to distract the enemies so you don't have to worry about fighting them head on. Also, something like the Mantis damage boost will really help, especially since it allows you to one-shot an enemy with it, making this achievement much easier. Captain America. This is, in my opinion, the hardest achievement in the game to get. As the ultimate is a defensive ultimate, use it as your teammates are pushing and also while they have their own ultimates. You only need 3 KOs, not final hits, so just hit as many enemies as you can, then let your allies do the rest. Cloak and Dagger. Get lucky such that your teammates aren't terrible at the game, but your opponents are. Also, you need to assist allies in achieving the team wipe, so do something like getting assists or kills. Don't just sit there. Doctor Strange. Really easy one, just do this in quick match while you are defending. Then place your portal outside their main spawn door, but make sure there isn't enough space for them to go around it. And you'll also need the right orientation for your portal, so make sure you know how to use it in the practice range. Groot. Use your ultimate when the enemies are all grouped up. This is often easier said than done, so try and catch them off guard by hiding behind a wall or waiting for the enemies to go through a small passage to make this more achievable. Hawkeye. If you have any Avenger teammates, follow them around each game and try to help them get kills, where you both get the credit. It's a really easy one, it just may take a couple of games if you aren't too good. Hela. If you don't have good aim, wait for your ultimate, then use it when the enemies cannot hide behind something like a wall and there's an open space. This will make the 3-player KO streak doable for those without decent aim. Hulk. This one can be really tricky and requires very good timing. I got this one by being lucky enough to die around my team, and then I just threw the gamma grenade at something like a Scarlet Witch, who was right in front of me, and she was already low health. Another way to get this achievement can be to isolate a DPS player, get them very low, then get de-hulked and use your gamma grenade at their feet. Then spray your gun until you get this achievement. Human Torch. They recently buffed his ultimate where his tornadoes do 20 extra damage per second and his initial start animation does 80 instead of 70 AoE damage. Try using your ultimate after you slam into the enemy team, then fly out of reach and spam tornadoes at the enemies that are still in a group and those who are low health. Try to communicate to your team who you are targeting to make it easier for you to get the kills. Invisible Woman. Another really easy achievement here, just focus on healing any Fantastic Four teammates during the game. You should get this achievement in no time. Iron Fist. I recommend using your dash to get above the enemy backline while they aren't focusing on you. Then use your ultimate above them. This makes it so that you can start hitting them when you reach the ground. Focus on the healers and the DPS, as tanks have much more health and take longer to kill. It shouldn't be too hard for you, especially since Iron Fist is really easy. Iron Man. You only need to hit 4 enemies with your ultimate, so you can do the same as I mentioned for the Groot achievement, which is use it on them when they group up, often when they are going through small passageways. Also try to get behind them before using this, as it can be easy for them to kill you before you even shoot your ultimate. Jeff, use your ultimate when they are all fighting on point. Hopefully they are unaware that you use your ultimate, but still try to swallow them fast, as they may all try and get away from each other, so you can't do this. It will take a little bit of time, and you probably won't get it in your first game, but you'll get there eventually. Loki, you do double melee damage from behind, which is how you are meant to get a KO for this achievement. Try to go invisible and find someone distracted, and hopefully staying roughly still, then summon all your clones just behind them and spam your melee to hopefully get the kill. Your clones will copy your melee so that you can do much more damage. Luna Snow, just play her again and again for the whole match in different matches to get the achievement. You don't even need to be good at her or anything. Magik, just like how I said to do the Iron Fist achievement, dash above the enemy backline and use your ultimate. Then just use your portal and 360-degree slash again and again, and add your other attacks in between. Try and figure out how her ultimate works in the practice range so that you can do it easier in game. Magneto, all you need to do is assist 10 mutant teammates. So just use your bubble on them either just before they get a kill, or just as they are going to use their ultimate. Some mutants are Namor, Psylocke, Wolverine, Magik, and Storm, but I'm pretty sure there are others too. Mantis, same as the Cloak and Dagger achievement, hope that your teammates are good while your enemies are bad, then help them get the team wipe. Definitely dependent on luck, but can be made easy if you have decent friends. Moon Knight, as his ultimates area has been buffed somewhat recently, you shouldn't have too much trouble doing this achievement at all. If you can find someone getting their Groot achievement, use your ultimate as they use theirs for some guaranteed hits. Mr. Fantastic, this one is a really easy achievement. Just use your ultimate when the enemies have fewer team members than you have, and then try to focus on hitting their tanks, as they have more health and can withstand more hits, especially since Mr. Fantastic's damage isn't too great with the ultimate. Namor, this one can be a little challenging, but can be done as long as you have the right strategy. Use your squids high up on the walls and ceilings, then the enemies will have to decide to go after you while the squids and teammates hit them, after the squids while you and your teammates hit them, or the rest of your team while you and your squids hit them. It is really a lose-lose situation for them, as long as you play it right. My favourite map for this achievement is the Hydra one that keeps changing in elevation. Just get to the high part of the map, place your squids even higher, then use your secondary trident to pick who your squids aim for. Peni Parker, place one or more mines right outside the enemy's doors when you're on the defending side. You can even put a mine in a small passageway as the enemies are going through it. This is a really easy one to do. I got it in one match, with literally 4 minutes of playtime. Psylocke, just stay around the mission area for as long as you can in the match. Extremely easy to do, especially if your team is with you, but it's kind of against how you're meant to play Psylocke, so I get why some of you may not have this. Raccoon, hope that the Guardians of the Galaxy characters on your team are the first ones to die so that you can revive them. This may take several games to do, but isn't hard. Scarlet Witch, this one is extremely simple. See a mutant, kill a mutant. Racism at its best. Spider-Man, try to get your ultimate, then the next time you get the spider sense, use it on the enemy you sensed immediately, and that should get you the achievement. Squirrel Girl, it's pretty easy to get now since her ultimate focuses on the nearest enemy after hitting a wall. Use it in tight spaces and also when Groot uses his own ultimate on your team. Star-Lord, this one is very easy to do. Just follow around any Guardians of the Galaxy characters on your team and focus on killing whoever it is that they are also focusing on. You should get this in a couple games as long as your teammates play Guardians of the Galaxy characters. Storm, play near your team, then use your attack boosting ability. Then amplify it when your team is pushing the enemies. Storm is really good at getting assists, so you could even get this in a single game. The Punisher, it can be a little tricky to do, and it took me a couple games, but you should be trying to get an enemy under half health, then use your smoke bomb on them, then finish them off. Well, you can see them, but they can't see you. If you find someone on the enemy team who is just bad at the game, follow them around the whole match and keep doing it to them for an easier achievement. Also attempt it in the Doom Match game mode for a higher chance to complete it. The Thing, just like any of the other hit multiple enemies at a time achievements, Use this while they're all grouped up and possibly in tight spaces. Do not use your ultimate when you are low health, as the shockwaves stop when you die, making your ultimate useless through multiple errors. Thor. Using your ultimate in an enclosed space or with your teammate's Groot ultimate is a must for this achievement. It can be very frustrating as you have to hit 4 players with your slam, which is hard as you have to wait a long time before slamming in your ultimate, giving the enemies ample time to get away from you. Venom. Quite a simple achievement to do. Swing in, slam down into the enemy team, immediately use your cellular corrosion, then just use your shield when you are low, and hopefully it hits 4 people. It doesn't matter if you die, as you can just do it again when you respawn. Do this for an entire match, and you should have the achievement completed. Winter Soldier. You can finish off an enemy with your ultimate when they have the symbol above their head. Use this to your advantage and start off by using your ultimate on someone with the symbol. Then hit another person once or twice and use your ultimate again. Then repeat one more time for the achievement. It may sound a little simpler than it actually is, but you could definitely get this done in under a couple games, especially with decent teammates, or even in the Doom Match game mode. Wolverine. One of the harder achievements in the game to get. Your ultimate itself can do just above 40% of someone's health, so try and use it when they are under half. Get near the enemy team, get your rage to the maximum, then use your ultimate, and wait a second, as if you immediately slam down, you may not grab all the enemies that are floating in the air. The ultimate is already a little buggy, and that is mainly what makes it annoying. But the good part is that you don't even need to get the final hit on 3 different enemies, but you only kill 3 enemies that you hit with a single use of the ultimate. Good luck, achievement hunters, and may the odds be ever in your favor. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time.